Have you ever smiled in public, but deep down you felt so exhausted? Have you ever felt so tired, not physically, but emotionally and mentally, like you're carrying so much and no one can see it? Welcome back to Woman Talk with me, Shironas. The last episode, we talked about how women's mental health is not only just hormones, but more to that. And today, I want us to go more deeper into the silent struggles that women go through each and every day silently. Welcome to our second episode, which is the silent struggles the women go through that no one gets to talk about. So, guys, I have some different forms of silent struggles which women face each and every day, but they go silent about it. They never talk about it. So, let's get into it. Number one is the emotional load. Many women carry emotional weight of everyone. You carry the problems of your family, your children, your career, your job, your relatives, your family, and also your friends. You're the only one who people run to. But the question is, who checks on you? You're the one who remembers other people's birthdays, solve problems, and keep and maintain peace. You still hold yourself together and keep strong all the time. This is emotional load. Another silent struggle which women pass through is the mental burnout. It is so much exhausting. Try to balance work, caregiving, career, home, and also relationships. It can totally drain you mentally. And the hardest part of this is you might never realize that it is becoming a burnout. Basically, because this is something you think you are used to. You work and work. You even don't get to rest even when you are off day. When it is a holiday, when it is an off day, you are just in the house, but you can never get yourself to rest. You can never get yourself to even sleep extra hours just to take a rest. This is mental burnout. Another silent struggle that you as a woman do go through silently is suppressing emotions and feelings. Hmm. My dear woman, how many times have you been told that you're too dramatic or you're too emotional or you are overreacting? And just because people told you that, you just wake up one day and decide that you're going to keep everything by yourself. You start suffering inside each and every day. You get to deepen in your pains. You get to become more traumatized day by day just because you do not want to appear vulnerable in front of those who told you that you are overreacting. You continue to feel hurting and lonely inside you, but publicly and openly, you pretend and you have to mask a smile on your face. Suppressing your feelings and suppressing your emotions is a silent struggle which might end up causing you to get into more complicated mental issues. Okay? Another silent struggle that women might not think that it is something that is of importance is relationship pressure. Mhm. Let me explain this. Women are expected to hold things together even when they are hurting. They are expected to keep relationships or to make relationships work or to hold relationships together and stronger even when they are hurting. The society expects them to keep the relationships working. The society will refer to you to the Bible, the verse that says it is a woman who can destroy a marriage by his own hands, you know. And this one keeps a woman in a status where even if you're hurting, you will still try to work things out. You give your all, you sacrifice, you adjust, you do everything. But in the process, at the end of it all, you end up losing yourself. This is relationship pressure. Let's look at another silent struggle that we women pass through. And this one is quite tricky. It is ignored mental symptoms. Yeah, a lot of people will ignore mental symptoms in a woman because most of them will tell you, you are a woman, you are overreacting. This gender is always so dramatic. This gender is always so overreacting. This gender is always so emotional over very small things. Ignored mental symptoms. So even you as a woman, when you have some mental symptoms, maybe some mental signs of depression and all that, people will assume this. A lot of people even are out there or even in the hospitals, we find that we are missing the diagnosis of mental conditions in women basically because of gaslighting, or basically because a woman comes, they express themselves, they tell you what they are going through, and maybe even me as a medic, I end up telling this woman, this is just some hormonal imbalance causing this. This is just the family planning method that you're using that is causing this. These ignored mental symptoms will end up this woman into depression just because we did not diagnose this early enough. We ignored the mental symptoms. Sometimes what we call normal stress or normal anxiety can be something more to that. Take even an example of how people overlook the pregnancy symptoms and the postpartum pressure. A lot of people will say this is just some hormonal imbalances causing this. This is just normal stresses. Postpartum struggle, people will tell you this is just normal. You'll just go through this. No one will even take time to listen to you. But I am here to tell you this. Please, if you constantly feel so much pressured, if you're feeling so much tired and exhausted constantly, and if you're feeling empty in you, your mind may be asking for help. Yes, as a nurse, I want to say this clearly. Your mental health matters just as much as your physical health. And if you feel any of the above, please kindly seek help. If you feel like you have issues with rest, that you have issues with your sleeping pattern, kindly ask for help. All these are silent struggles that women go through each and every day of their lives, but they never talk about it. Sometimes they feel like it is normal to them. Sometimes they feel like it is just a normal routine to them. If this feels like you, I want you to know that you are not weak. You are not too much. You are a human, and it is very okay to need help or to seek help. My woman, start checking on yourself. Take a rest. Rest when you need to rest. Talk to someone or seek professional help when you feel so overwhelmed. Get even at least one person who you can trust to open up to. I myself, I am always ready to help, and my ears are always ready to listen. So feel free to contact me. Let us start having these conversations more openly than before. It is not just a matter of saying I am fine when you are not fine. Kindly share this with another woman, a friend, or a sister. And if you're there and this video spoke to you, kindly tell me in the comment section, have you ever experienced any of these silent struggles in your life? This is Woman to Woman Talk with me, Shironas. And until our next episode, I want you to remember that you are not alone. We are in this together. So thank you for watching. Kindly like, subscribe and share this. Thank you.